Ate dinner from the Sandlot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have eaten dinner before. It's fucking 6:30 your time. Eat after fucking 6.
I eat Stromboli.
We
I
had
don't
lasagna
know
in a
where you've
pot.
been having.
Lasagna in a pot. It was good. Dude, that's too fucking late. Me and Jennifer are like the old people. Fucking eat at 5:00. Early
Dude,
bird special.
we were going to dinner twice this week, and I told him, I was like, I want to be sat down at the table by 4:30. Like I call it eat with the gray hairs. Is what I call it. But you
That's
know
when
what?
all this shit's
But you know what?
fresh.
You get right in. Yeah.
Like when I go out to the steakhouse down the road, the prime rib is on their menu all the time, but it says supplies are limited. I never have to worry about them running prime rib if I'm there when the doors open at 5:00.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Uh, so like when I'm by myself, dinner time's 5:30, 6 o'clock. But if me and Lauren are together, I have to I typically wait till 8:39 to eat dinner.
Ooh, that's be too fucking late.
Yeah, but for
I
her, that's
Yeah.
barely cracking lunch. That's barely even breakfast for her. So
Yeah.
so like and then
But
like and it, I start getting pissed off around 7
Mm-hmm.
because I'm fucking
yeah.
starving. Because like I said, when I'm at work, dinner's 5 in between 5 and 6 every day.
I I eat lunch
I
at
don't
like
even care if
11,
it's a fucking
11:30.
if I'm working, dinner could be a fucking PB&J sandwich. I don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
Something's got to be in my belly at that time. And I usually will. I usually pick up something like when I'm waiting for Lauren. Like I'll usually just grab like a bag of chips and eat a bag of chips or something. But ugh, it's rough.
Yeah, I can't do it. If you start, at least for me anyway, if I start getting past 6:30, I'm I'm hangry. I'm
Yeah.
ready to kill somebody because I eat lunch every day at like 11:30. So by then, it's just that's way too late.
Yeah, I agree.
Or if I know it's gonna be late like that, just like Kyle, I'm snacking as soon as I get home. Yeah, that's the worst.
I hate it.
We Yeah. There's no way in fuck I could do 8:30, 9:00.
I was up at
That's
4:30 this morning on a fucking day off.
Why?
I couldn't sleep anymore.
I'm telling over just from being sick over the course of the last 3 days, it's been pretty bad. I've slept I don't know 24, 48, 60, whatever the
You have
fuck
a bad
this.
cough.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
last night,
Jen's been hyping her frickin' lungs up.
so last night I was coughing so hard I felt like my eyeball. Every time I would cough, my eyeballs are like pulsating against my fucking skull.
God.
I woke up with such a bad headache this morning. I was so pissed
Hey,
off.
he gave himself a concussion.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably did.
Yeah.
CTE.
Yeah. Jen's so fucking like her core is just beat up from coughing so much. Like her diaphragm and abs are just killing her. But no, like I said, she spent 3 days in the hospital. She they released her on New Year's Day.
Yeah, I was
With pneumonia, but she was so freaking dehydrated. Like her first, I don't know, like 3 4 hours in the ER, she took like 5 IV bags just down just like that.
that sucks.
And we were supposed to go see Riley Green and Ella Langley. We had to sell our tickets on Ticketmaster like the day before the show because she couldn't go.
They're banging. Riley Green and Ella Langley are banging.
Would you?
Yeah, Riley Green too. He's
Yeah.
a good-looking dude.
Yeah. 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 I agree. Sorry, Nick.
Are we? I don't know who they are, so no apology.
You got to know who Riley Green and Ella Langley are.
You
think
look
I've
up
heard-
Ella Langley.
I think I've heard their song like once or twice on the radio, but I don't pay attention to it. So
Excuse me, you
who is it?
look
Ella what?
like you love me.
Ella
You're
Langley?
gonna bang me.
Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She looks. You ever see? You should follow her on TikTok. Like she does videos without her makeup on and shit. Completely different person. She could walk into Walmart and I would not know who the fuck she is.
Yeah. She's so pretty though.
Yeah.
Like she's so pretty with no makeup.
She looks like
Oh,
an
I know.
80s rock star.
She's banging.
Yeah, I'm into that.
That's what I'm saying, but she's got the big hair like an 80s rock star.
Yeah.
Like a Belinda Carlisle or something like that.
Who was the
I was
who was the lead singer of the female rock group in the 80s?
Joan
Bangles?
Jett?
No. It's like I don't remember.
Fleetwood Mac?
No,
Nikki
that
Sixx?
was Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks.
The Bangles? I bet it was
No.
the Bangles. That's the only female group I remember. Are you thinking of Boy
Go-Go's.
George?
Go-Go's.
He's thinking of Boy George and Culture
Oh.
Club.
That's it. Yeah. Are you really gonna hurt me? Are you really gonna make me cry?
You'll know it once you hear it.
I'm a Belinda Carlisle fan. Smash. Tiffany.
Maybe it was the
Smash.
90s.
Tiffany was late 80s, son. She was doing mall concerts.
She did Playboy.
And she did that too.
Yeah, she did. That was one episode I was excited to see. I ain't kidding. That was pretty awesome.
Kyle, what do you got? There's not that many. You got Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. You got
Heart.
Heart.
Heart. Yes. That's who I was thinking of. The big hair.
Yeah.
She's a little larger on the large
Right.
size of things now. Back in the
Right.
80s though. Maybe it was
Yeah.
the 90s. I don't remember.
Oh,
She had-
Roxette
she
was the other one.
You look at Lainey Wilson when she first started out. She was thick.
She was so much better looking. She had a fucking dumper on her, man.
Yeah, a big old fucking dump truck. Yeah.
Yep. I
Now
appreciate
she-
that.
Are we recording?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been. Yeah, for 8 minutes.
We didn't do intros. How am I supposed to know?
We rarely do intros anymore.
No, we do it every
Nope.
single time. It's just usually we wait.
God damn it, Jason! I had one lined up. We talked about this.
Yeah, I know. Well, whatever. It's here. Look at the Happy New Year, Grog Ballers! I'm Jason.
Do you think that when midgets are having sex doggy style, they have to stand up?
That's a
I'm
good
Kyle.
question. Like
That one.
Think
That
about
one's
this.
credit. That one's credit for Jason. All right, we
Yeah.
talked about that one.
think about this though. Like Vern Troyer,
Yeah.
when he was fucking alive,
Here,
And-
we'll use my legs as simulators.
on town on even just a normal little person. I bet that
Like
dude was fucking just
like if this
standing
is-
straight up, dude.
If this is the head, like it matches up.
I don't know.
Yeah, but Vern Troyer was a small dude.
He was a small midget.
My God,
But
it's like a
little
tripod.
people. It's little people. I don't think they like to be called midget.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Do you think we
Same.
like? Do
It
you
is
think
what
we
it
like to be
is.
called? Do tall people like to be called tall?
No, people don't call tall people tall. They'll be like,
Exactly.
Oh, you're a fucking ogre.
You're a giant.
Get fucked. I don't like that, you midget.
Yeah.
Wow, you're tall. Jace gets it all the time because he's 6'5". They're like,
Yeah.
wow, you're tall.
Fucking ogre.
but he's skinny though.
Just
Yeah, he is
He's a,
skinny.
just
he's
walk walk
That-
around, call him Shrek.
that kid's a fucking piece of string cheese wrapped in
Yep.
skin.
The string cheese.
Yeah.
Kyle gets called an ogre a lot, I bet.
Yeah, I do.
I
yeah.
hate string cheese, guys. I won't eat string
What?
cheese. I
Who
won't.
the fuck doesn't like string cheese?
This
I
guy.
mean, string cheese is in mozzarella sticks.
I don't eat string cheese.
Do you eat mozzarella sticks?
Yes.
Then you eat string cheese.
No. If you were to give me a pack, a stick of string cheese, I will throw that shit. And wars have been started for less.
The fucking string cheese.
It's so good. I love it.
The Baby Bell, the little wax shit, I don't eat that either.
You like fried pickles?
I sure do.
Ooh, they're the best. But
You
I like
like-
the chips, not the spears.
Do you like the regular pickles? Like when they're not fried?
I like.
I like sweet gherkins and bread and butter. I rarely
bread
eat a
and butter.
deal.
Oh,
I hate dill.
I love dill pickles. They're the best.
I hate them. I hate dill
I
pickles.
I should go up and get the jar right now. I buy pickles just to eat them. Dill pickles.
Oh.
My
I
dad,
like bread and butter.
my dad loves bread and butter pickles. I was never
Me
a big
too.
fan.
You know
Put
what you do
sweet-
with bread and butter pickles? You put them in. You take some cheddar cheese, put them in a muffin tin, put cheese on the bottom, and then bread and butter pickle in the middle, more cheese on the top, and bake it until it gets crispy, and you get like pickle bites with cheese.
and then you don't shit for a week.
Oh no, they're fucking good. Oh, look at that.
You put a sweet gherkin in front of me, I'll suck it off. And the pickle too.
I hope.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Speaking of going places, Labor Day weekend, end of August, September, Nashville, Tennessee. We're already lining it up.
Oh. You want to know what we're talking about doing for the kids' spring break? Because they lined up this year. So when we're waiting for like the Southwest deal, like just get away thing to come along, and we're just gonna pick a random fucking wherever it's at. We're just gonna pick a random place probably and just go there. We don't care where it's at.
But we're going to Nashville again
You ought to go to Memphis.
for Labor Day. We're going to Nashville. We like Nashville. It was fun. We're going to stay at their Vanderbilt campus again because the nice hotel that we stayed at had a nice fucking shuttle that you go downtown, get shitty, and just call them up and they'll pick you up. Nice. You don't have to worry about walking.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Very
Nashville's fun. Fun to see all the bachelorette parties too, because those fucking drunk chicks are just doing stupid shit.
nice. I shouldn't go.
You should go.
No, because when I get stupid drunk, just like those girls, I say stupid things. And if Lauren's there,
You're whipping your dick out.
no,
Yeah.
it's not quite that bad, but I just make an ass out of
I don't get
myself,
drunk.
and then
I don't get drunk anymore. Takes too long to fucking recover.
Oh, dude, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Ugh.
so
The last
I've
time
been
I
s-
was fucking shit faced was his 21st birthday.
that was the last time I was shit faced. That bad.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
I can't.
That's a lie.
I
I had a couple good
can't
army
do it.
nights.
Nope, that was it. That did me in. Shook me down to my core. That one was rough.
Was your mind the next day much like a Cybertruck explosion?
Oh, fucking 3 days. For
Too
3
soon.
days.
Too soon, Jason. That's what you're supposed to say.
No. The dude fucking killed himself.
Yeah,
He's another
Did
statistic.
he? Did he?
What what a couple pussies.
Was he in there?
No, he was already he
No,
was
he-
already dead. They've already said he was dead before the truck even exploded.
Yeah.
But was
He
it
fucking
him?
killed
They
himself.
found his ID. They haven't confirmed through DNA or medical evidence yet that
Do you think both those guys
They
freaking
will.
radicalized over to ISIS because they were in the same
No,
unit.
the second
No.
guy. No, they were the same unit but years apart.
Oh,
Yeah, the Tesla Cybertruck guy was a Green Beret.
Yeah, he
Like
just fucking lost.
he was a badass dude. I'm not convinced it was him. They found his ID in the in the truck, but
do you think he faked his own death?
I don't think he faked his own death. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not conspiring. I don't believe in conspiracy theories.
I think they'll prove that it's him.
Probably, but they haven't yet, so there still leaves that little bit of doubt.
Like all the shit that like his messages and stuff to his ex is just points directed.
Yeah.
Plus, they have like video of him through the Cybertruck and driving up to that and all that other good stuff.
I'm sure they have video of him popping himself in the face too.
Oh yeah, because those like all those Teslas have internal and external cameras and shit.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sure you could even see it on the
I'm sure that's what detonated
surveillance
the fucking
footage.
blast. The fucking, he fucking
Yeah.
turned his head in. Because there were gas cans and fireworks and all that other good shit
I
in the
think
back of that.
I think it was just coincidence. That
But
it was
that dude for Louisiana, that motherfucker.
That guy.
Yeah.
Don't even dig him a hole.
so
Like, don't even bury him.
I saw this podcast. This girl, CIA, has been saying for months now that she believes there's 1,000 ISIS operatives in the United
Oh.
States waiting to do attacks like this.
I
She
agree.
said this is not going to be the last two.
Because we already know that there was a good, probably cool,
Military aid.
500,000 plus
crossing
that
the
came across the
fucking border.
border. Yeah,
Yeah.
we already
Yeah.
know. And they're not coming over here to be wheat farmers. All right, let's just be honest.
Nope.
Yeah. They're coming. They're coming here to start hotels and 7-Elevens.
And 7-Elevens. Yeah.
I wonder when this is
Well-
going to happen.
How about Kamala Harris not even knowing our Pledge of Allegiance? She must have been drunk.
That shit. Yeah, she probably
I
was.
didn't see that.
Yeah, she fucking like. I forget how it went, but it was fun.
She said, "I pledge allegiance to the United." And then as soon as she started saying to the United States, she started to dry off because I think they say she realized her error and then picked back up when everyone else started saying it correctly.
Yeah, you're trailing there, and did I catch a niner? Will you call him from a walkie-talkie? No, it's cordless. Tommy boy. Yeah. Did you watch that the other night?
No, I fell asleep.
No.
Fuck.
Oh, look at that. People gyrating.
Oh, yeah.
It's going around, man.
I don't know what it is.
Dude, there's a lot
Yeah.
of people. Carissa was worked with a couple girls I think that have been sick with like respiratory type stuff either. And my mom has had like a respiratory stuff going on since like late November.
Well, everybody's
So-
like here has had it, but I'm the only one that got my flu shot, so
Well, Lauren said the flu shot was really good this year.
yeah.
She goes, she said it's 50-50 whether or not it'll be good, but she said this year it was good.
I
got
agree
my
with that.
flu shot.
But
so.
I didn't have a reaction this time. Usually I get a little bit of a stuffy nose or something like that after I get it. I didn't get anything.
Usually if you have a reaction, you were sick anyway.
Yeah.
Before you got the shot. It just didn't come out.
I was, I stopped getting
I-
it because the last time I got it, I got COVID. So
I thought like aren't you considered a first responder?
yeah,
Yeah, I thought first responders had to get them.
no,
Like even in the hospital, I have to get it.
yeah, Lauren does too. No, I don't. There's no mandate for me to get the flu shot. There was no mandate for me to get the COVID shot either, but I did. And I don't want to point fingers, but something tells me that the reason I'm fucking sick all the time is because I got that fucking COVID shot. I mean, is it a coincidence that I had a fucking perfect immune system? I get that COVID shot and now I'm fucking sick 3-4
Stop
times
getting
a year.
boosters, Kyle.
I only got the one shot.
I got 4.
You're dead.
You're dead. You're legally dead.
Dead man.
I got 4.
Dead man walking.
And I got 4. Because I got the
You are
original.
Wuhan.
I got the original one, and then I got 2 boosters.
No. We got the original one because that's when they were threatening that if you didn't get it, your company could fire you or whatever. So, and plus we were going to Hawaii that year, so we're like, well, we got to have them in travel anyway. That's why we got them. After that, we were like, fuck that shit. Like,
Yeah, right before we were going to Hawaii, Hawaii lifted all that shit. So, but we already had all the proof and did like all.
right.
Remember, Hawaii had to have that registration and shit that you had to
Yep.
go through and do. What a
Yeah.
crock of shit! Went through, did all that for everybody. Tara did too, and then like 2 weeks before they fucking, oh, it's not required anymore. Like,
So
motherfucker.
I forged the fuck out of my COVID vaccine paper. They gave you those little cards.
Yep.
I got the first shot and I had the sticker on it, and then the second one, I just fucking wrote down the date and initials of the person that gave it, and I just fucking made up a date and made up.
And who whatever vaccine it was, what was it? Whatever pharmaceutical company gave it.
I got
Yeah.
Moderna
Yeah.
or whatever. No, I got Pfizer. So I just wrote down Pfizer for the next one and initialed next to it.
I got both.
COVID sucked.
Was
I
there?
will say, the first time I got COVID was in January of 2020 before it was a thing.
Yeah.
I know for a fact I had it because I have never been sicker in my entire life. I was
Well,
throwing
that
up, puking, shitting. Like I didn't know if I was coming or going, and I was sick for fucking 2 weeks.
so that's the
I think
thing, right? People that claim they never had COVID. No, you had it. It just wasn't called what it, COVID-19 or whatever
Yeah.
at the time. Like you had it. If you were sick leading into it, you fucking had it.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
I think
Whether
the
you
worst thing about COVID was, like for me, um, all the joint pain that,
yeah.
like, I have shitty knees. I have
Yeah.
shitty knees and a bad back, and like for fucking 3 days, I just thought I overworked myself at the gym. I was
Yeah.
like, God damn, my knees fucking hurt. And then sure shit, I'm sitting there eating lunch, and I'm like, oh fuck.
So I didn't show any of those
This
symptoms.
shit.
People were like, "Oh, you can't taste this, you can't taste that." I had so I get really bad allergies at least once a year, and it's like stupid hay fever. If freaking my nose gets really congested, sometimes I'll get laryngitis or whatever. That's what I had, and I was just tired, like my body was worn down. But every time I took a test, because I have O negative blood, it would come back. It wouldn't even show up on the test.
I got O
Well,
negative.
So I was just like, whatever.
I had COVID 4 times that I know of. I'm pretty sure I had it this past spring, like twice in 1 month because I was sick as a dog for fucking, I think like all of March last year.
Here's the deal.
Fuck.
China needs to quit fucking around in labs because, like I just said a little while ago, they got another one over there. 5 years after the fucking pandemic, they got another virus running rampant through their fucking population.
That's probably what's running rampant right now through us.
That's very true.
I guarantee it. There's no stopping this shit. They're just building up a fucking immune system to it.
Yeah.
I mean, what are the like flu A? Yeah, I get that. People have flu symptoms, fever, chills. But I mean, for fucking Jen to spend 3 days in the fucking hospital with pneumonia, that's not something that goes around. Pneumonia is
Yeah,
not
that's
something that goes around. That's something that you just happen to get. I feel like pneumonia is viral.
It is, but they weren't. It's both. You could have bacterial and viral. Um, Viral is obviously the worst of the two,
Yeah.
but they've pumped her ass full of antibiotics too. I tell you that much. But
well, that's the thing. This new virus, the HMPV, it has something to do with pneumonia. I can't remember the actual name of it, but it has something to do with like something
have
with
a vaccine for
pneumonia.
pneumonia.
You should see. You
Have
should
a
see the fucking shit I'm hacking up. I'm telling you, it looks like mud and blood.
Do you get Swayze in the face?
Yeah. I don't even know what that means. What's that mean?
Freaking kicked in the face since you're spitting up blood. Come on now, Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
No, just the nosebleeds. Because I'm
I
taking.
get them all the time, especially if it's fucking like running the heat in the
Uh,
house. It's the fucking worst.
I just fucking can't stand. Well, I'm taking. Like I said, I'm taking all this over-the-counter shit just so I can feel normal throughout the day. So I'm sure
Is
that
that a
has
bunch of like
something to do with it.
antihistamine? Is that what you're doing? Just a bunch
Yeah,
of
like
antihistamine?
I fucking every 8 hours I take fucking
Yeah.
Tylenol and ibuprofen, and that shit's not good for you at all.
No, you probably should just take one. Don't do both.
No, you
No,
can
it's actually better to
you
take
can
both.
you can take both. Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
You're better off to take
It's
both.
one's better for pain, one's better for inflammation.
Yeah, ibuprofen's better for inflammation. Tylenol's better for pain.
Krista freaked out once because I told her I was like, when I was going through my whole knee stuff, and I would switch between Tylenol and Motrin. I would take like 4 of them motherfuckers. She was like, "You're not supposed to take
Yeah,
more
you
than
could.
2." I was like, 4 is all the only thing that helps. Like,
Well, 4
Yeah.
is 800 milligrams.
yeah,
So
Well,
but
that's what you get
for
prescribed.
ibuprofen,
Yeah, for
but he's
ibuprofen.
taking four. He's taking 4 full extra
Yeah, it's
strength Tylenols
2,000
that
milligram,
fucking
2,000 milligrams of fucking Tylenol.
my blood is super thin at that point. Or is that aspirin that thins your
It's
blood? It's
aspirin.
aspirin. Yeah, yeah.
I've been taking that too, just in Alka-Seltzers.
You got a maxi pad shoved up there also? I mean,
Lauren offered me a Tampoon today
yeah.
because it just won't stop. Like once it starts going, I'll have to sit there and I fucking
Yep.
I wrench on that motherfucker to clot it up.
A hot, humid shower, and it'll be gone in like 5 seconds. I swear to
I
God.
thought I was gonna have to stick a tampoon up my ass a couple weeks ago when I had the stomach bug.
Oh yeah.
I ain't
A
kidding.
max flow.
Oh, you just sit down on a toilet and it's like somebody fucking just turned the faucet on. It's like you don't even have to wipe more than once because
No,
it's
it's just
just
a
fucking.
clean slate.
What's that? What's
You
that
see
Parks and
that shit?
Recreation when he's like, I wipe and I wipe
Yeah,
and I wipe
yeah.
Parks and Rec,
and there's
yeah.
still poop.
Do you
It's
see
like a
the Pat
marker.
McAfee show?
When that dude shit himself.
No, fucking
Oh.
AJ Hawk saying he fucking wipes his ass like he uses like 100 dude wipes to fucking wipe his ass. It's like,
Dude,
and Pat's like, what kind of shit are you cleaning up that you got to use 100 wipes? He's like, well, maybe 40 wipes. I'm like, still, holy fuck, 40 wipes? That's a lot of fucking dude wipes for one shit.
That's like a pack of
Never
dude
had a
wipes.
yeah.
I know. I've never had a shit that bad to where you had to fucking
How
use a
many
whole
If
pack
you,
of dude wipes.
how many courtesy flushes is that?
dude,
I
Like
don't
after
know.
I wipe 3 times with TP, I'm giving myself a courtesy flush because I don't want to deal with it.
yeah. So here's the deal. I've always lived by one simple rule. If you have to wipe more than 4 times, take your ass to the fucking shower. Like, just go
That's
shower.
what wipes are for.
Well, see, you're not supposed to use wipes with septic.
Exactly.
So, just throw it in a wipe and throw it in a garbage can.
Fuck you! I
Oh,
hate you. Lauren
Oh.
does that shit, bro. It is the most fucking third world country bullshit. We live in fucking America.
Kyle,
I
is
will
that
not be throwing fucking my shit in the trash.
hold on. Is this a hospital worker thing? Because both my parents that live in Podunk, fucking Kansas,
It's no
did the
different
same.
than a fucking like a diaper.
I
with
know,
wipe.
but they did the same thing. They wouldn't let you flush like wipes or
No, you
anything.
can't use wipes.
No,
Like they have
like
flushable wipes, but they have septic safe flushable wipes
You're
too.
well,
still
what
not
I'm
supposed to
saying
use them,
is
though.
it a hospital thing? Because my parents were both. My dad was a firefighter EMT person, and then my mom worked at the fucking VA hospital, and that's what they did too. It grossed us the fuck out. We stopped going down there
Fucking
because of it.
gross.
It's gross.
You know what else is fucking gross? And I'll say this too. After you wipe, do you pull the toilet paper out and look at it?
No,
That's a fucking thing. Jay, answer the fucking question. Do it.
You do.
That's fucking
do.
nasty.
Just make sure it's fucking clean.
No.
You,
If you're
How don't
wiping,
you know? How don't you know it's clean? You could
you got a
feel
hairy
it.
asshole.
You could feel it. That's fucking gross.
So put it this way: how many times
And do you?
do you have
No.
bumps in yours?
Do you?
No.
What was the
You're
question?
fucking pointing a finger. How many skid marks do you have in your skivvies?
None. Hardly ever.
You're so full of
I've
shit.
hardly-
Hardly ever.
Says,
I've
he
had-
says hardly, he
I've
says
had-
hardly ever.
I have 0.
But listen, my skid marks come from pre-shit jitters, not post-shit.
So you're
Like-
shit in your pants.
Yeah, but like going to the fucking like I'm telling you, when you're going, when I'm at work, I can't fucking help it. I've already gone back to the station, full-blown lights and sirens, 87 miles an hour, because I got a shit. My belt keepers are undone. When I get out, my gun stays in the fucking car. I'm running to the bathroom and fucking dying, and then I pull my pants down to shit, and there's already skiddies in there. What do you want me to do? I can't just fucking go home, fucking shower.
Sheets.
What?
Go to Sheets.
How do you
I'm
not
not shitting
know
in
that you have
public, no.
to take it? Kyle, how do you not know that you got to take a shit that far in advance?
Well, if you're sitting on an accident scene for 4 hours, how the fuck do you know? Like, how are you gonna know you got to take a shit 4 hours
Take
in
a sh-
advance?
Carry a survival shovel with you and go dig a fucking hole.
It's just not like that. No, I ain't shitting in public either. I ain't going.
Go contaminate a crime scene.
Somebody fucking reach over and grab my gun, and just fucking walk out of the bathroom, and I'm running through sheets with my fucking pants around my. Get on the ground!
Why don't you take a shit holding your gun?
No, I'm just saying, because like that's not what you think. Like that's in the heat of the moment. Nobody's thinking that. Let me grab my gun. I'm worried about shitting my pants here.
I'm
Guys,
just saying.
So
I'm just
after
saying,
so listen, after you pull the toilet paper out, do you fold it and reuse it? Oh, you're fucking nasty. That's so
I wash my
gross.
fucking hands.
It doesn't matter. That's fucking gross. I hate that.
okay, so
I'm not.
Kyle, let me explain it here for you because I think this is where Jason comes from here. You pull out 1, 2, 3. You got enough that you can fold over and go again if you need to.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
because when you're
you do 3
you're
long
never
pulls
deployed.
and then you fold it exactly, and then you wipe and then you fold it over and you wipe it again because you have enough to do that.
We
You're never
live in a
deployed.
country where you don't have to reuse the fucking toilet paper. Dop
You're
it
not
in the toilet.
You're not reusing it.
Grab fucking a new goddamn sheet, and then fold it up and fucking wipe your ass again.
Are you a Chinese folder? Are you a Chinese football folder?
What's that? I pull it off in like a long roll,
Yeah,
and I fold in half, fold in half again.
Exactly. So that's what me and Jason do, except for we fold it again and finish wiping it.
So you're reusing too.
Yeah.
Don't look at us like that.
You fucking
Toilet
reusers.
paper is too fucking expensive.
Get
It's like
fucked.
gold.
I don't give a shit. There's 3 things I'll never cheap out on: milk, toilet paper, or not milk. Sorry, not milk. Bread. I was thinking cereal. Bread.
Kyle's
Cereal,
reusing milk after a
toilet
bowl. He's like,
paper.
no, we're going to filter out.
I'm a big fan of. We need to get them as a sponsor somehow. Cottonelle with the ridges.
Mm.
That's what we use. Cottonelle.
Yeah,
It's
that's
only
the best
thing I use.
toilet paper. It leaves you the most clean feeling ever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you don't.
but
to
fold it.
But you're folding. Have you ever folded
like
and
it's
then
fucking
like
seeping through.
Hold on. If
Oh,
it's that
100%
bad,
seeping
if
through.
it's that bad, I'm not folding it again. I'll drop that shit in.
If it's that bad, I'm not.
Like you
But,
just sitting there
like-
looking at your shit, I'd puke. If I brought that out and was,
No, because you can tell if it's explicit diarrhea to the point where it's like water
Yeah.
and shit just soaking into a toilet paper. You can feel that.
like,
Okay.
I know, like I can look down and see if there's still skiddies on the toilet paper
I'm like,
after I throw
Eh.
it in.
oh, look at that corn nugget. Fold.
You guys are I don't know. I can't do it. I can't look at it first and foremost, and I can't reuse.
God, you would have had a hell of a time over in
In
Iraq, just
Iraq, yeah,
like pulling out those fucking burn barrels. It's just a half a 50-gallon drum that you got to pull out and burn, get
No.
rid of the shit. You would have been like, "Ugh."
So that when I was out at Fort Hunter Liggett, we had those, and it was fucking gross, and
Just
it was
flies everywhere.
nowhere near my duty. I never even got close to having to do that. But yes, there was fucking flies everywhere. Oh, it's gross.
He's fucking in the back of his throat
Yeah, it
already. He's
is.
just like,
there was times in Iraq where we would take the big giant water bottles, Jason, right? And after wiping, because all they give you is that sandpaper shit over there, unless you have your
oh
own
yeah, make a
wipes.
fucking bidet out of that thing.
Yeah, and just freaking yeah.
right down your ass crack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make a shit luge.
Not even joking, man. Like
Yeah.
No, I know what you're talking about. When we were in basic training, we had fucking the TP the
TP out of the MRE. Holy fuck!
well that
You
and
ever have to
we
use
had
that?
like when we were out in the field, we had the porta potties. Well, they would never empty the porta potties, so there was shit TPing above the fucking. So
Yeah, it was like on a flight line too.
you had to fucking like hover above the shitter
Hover.
because
Yeah.
there was so much shit in there.
Oh, it touched my butthole.
Ugh,
I got shit on my shit.
I would have
I
screamed.
said about that. Oh, the cake frosting won't come out.
Kyle's in there with a freaking broom shoving it down.
Oh, it was bad. Super
Yeah,
bad.
it's the worst.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it at all. Ugh.
People are gonna listen to this episode and be like, "God damn it, these guys!" Like, I don't
wanna
need to know that
I
much.
want to know.
I don't.
Listen, I'm sure it's probably 50-50.
So when you
Or not,
guys,
I
do you
mean,
guys ever
here,
have?
yeah, it's got to be 50. What do you do, listeners?
Yeah,
Do
let's.
you reuse your toilet paper? And do you look at your
It's not.
shit?
Stop it. It's not reusing toilet paper. Technically, I mean it is, but
It's
it's
exactly
not.
what it's 100%. You're
You're
folding
doubling up.
and
Let's call it.
reuse it.
Let's call it doubling up.
So you mean
Okay.
to tell me while you were wiping your ass, the moisture from the first wipe never softened the toilet paper and your fingers went through it?
Nope.
No,
I've never ridden a bicycle seat with the seat off before.
I've had
A bicycle
more.
with the seat off.
I've had more breakthroughs with shitty toilet paper on the initial wipe, which is just as fucking disgusting.
We went to
The John Wayne toilet paper.
I could tell you, mom and my parents used to use Charmin Red when I was growing up. That was pretty much the toilet paper in our house. That was always good quality toilet paper. And I remember it got so expensive that we had to switch to Angel Soft. I went to Sam's Club a few weeks back and I bought a thing of Charmin Red. Boy, I could tell you the quality has gone downhill. It has gone. I gave it away.
Again, it's hard to find good quality toilet paper anymore.
It's really
Yeah,
not.
now
Cottonelle purple.
that's it. That's it.
It's thick though. It's thick.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Do you guys ever argue?
You gotta give
You,
courtesy flushes with that sucker.
do you argue with your spouse about the direction of the toilet paper?
All the fucking time. It goes
Here's the
over
deal.
and that's it.
Yes, beards are good, mullets are bad. Beards are good, mullets are bad.
I've talked about this. I swear to God, we've talked about this. I could give two fucking shits what direction it's on there as long as there's fucking toilet paper on there.
No, I like to pull. No, you pull it towards you, not under.
Yeah.
Are you doing this motion, Jason, or are you pulling it comfortably towards you?
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm telling you is half the time when I get in there, Jennifer will never fucking change it.
It causes brain damage to change toilet paper roll.
It does. So we could give two shits what direction, as long as it's on there. As long as there's
Every
toilet paper
single
on the
time
roll.
Lauren will put toilet paper on, she'll put it on going underneath. The first thing I do when I sit down,
Flip it.
yep, flip it. Like what?
Yep.
Like how fucking hard is this? Like, because Lauren says she doesn't have a preference. Well, if you don't have a preference and I do, why don't you just fucking go ahead and use my preference?
Yeah, help me out.
It's not
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Is your wife? Is your wife? Is she a preference underneath?
No, she's an over. She's a beard
You
girl.
have
That's
to
why.
be.
That's why
You
this
have
almost
to
caused a
be.
divorce.
There's no other way. Toilet paper works unless it's over. If
You
it's
know
on-
what grinds my gears too? Because our bathroom is like this. Okay, the guest bathroom anyway. The master bath has it like far enough in front of the toilet to where you can like reach out and grab it, right? But our guest bathroom, you gotta pull back muscle just to reach back to pull it.
So that's the way
That's the
ours was when we first moved in. You had to like reach back behind
Yeah.
you, and no, I changed that shit. And I bought I bought a toilet paper holder that you don't even have to like. There's no springy thing. It's just you just put the fucking roll on.
It just slides on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate.
So
that.
if I end up having to use the guest bathroom, I reach over when I first sit down, and I take that fucker off and I just set it up on the sink counter. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Why
there's
don't
no reason for
why
me
don't
to sneeze
you
and
just
pull a
move
muscle
it?
here.
Just move it.
Because the way our bathroom is set up, like the tub shower is right here, okay, just off to the side of the toilet. The toilet's right here, and then you have a towel rack. Like there's probably a good 2 or 3 feet worth of space between the toilet and the wall, and then the vanity is like right
But
on
where
the
it would
toilet
yeah,
almost.
where it would hang on on the wall is where the
Right,
sink is.
right. So I'd have to like either put one underneath the towel holder in the wall, or just get one of those like movable ones that you can put
Yeah,
in front of
I
you.
don't like
And
them because they have no integrity.
right, they
None of
just
them
move
are.
all over. If you're yanking in a hurry,
Yeah.
like yeah,
The worst is like the public toilets that you have to use.
Yeah.
You got them giant rolls of toilet paper that never want to spin. So you're just pulling like one fucking square off at a
Yeah,
time.
because
trying to get enough
the
toilet
roll
paper.
weighs more than the toilet paper can support.
Yeah.
Like the
And you're just
quality
pulling
control
one
check.
fucking
Yeah, the quality control check on that just never went anywhere. Like they didn't test for that.
it's
Like
the easiest job in the world.
we're gonna give you a 150-pound roll of toilet paper, but I promise you, you're only getting one sheet at a time.
Yeah,
yeah.
Nobody's
And you
wasting
put-
that shit.
it'll become
See, and
so
then-
annoying to you. You'll just give up wiping.
You're like, fuck it, I'll take the skid marks.
Where was I? This was. Oh, where'd we go? I don't remember, but I had to fucking shit so bad when we were out in public, and I hate shitting in public. I just hate it. If I can shit at
Chris-
home, if I can hold it, I'll
Chris-
shit at home.
Chris is that way too. If I got a shit that bad, guess where I'm going? I don't care.
Oh no, I'll shit in
Yeah.
public, but I'm not giving it a full blown shit. You know, like I'll release the pressure, and then when I get
Right.
home, I'll finish off what I got to do.
Yeah, gotcha.
I forget where we were, and that's exactly what I had to do. And I just like went in. I was in there for fucking maybe a minute. Boom, finished my load. I wiped and got the fuck out of there.
So I think I'm the complete opposite. Like I don't care. I'll take a full blown shit somewhere because
Yeah.
I've taken shits in some of the worst places in the world. I don't care. Like as long as there's no needle sticking out that's going to give me AIDS
had
from
to
a
shit
druggie,
so
I don't
bad.
care.
During COVID, when I was delivering supplies all over Texas, I stopped at a truck stop one time, and I clearly said to everybody in there, "I apologize for what's about to happen." They just fucking, "Brrr." Yeah. Dad was the same way. Dad didn't give a fuck.
No, I know Dad don't care.
Jason's stall even had one of those holes in the wall that gave him entertainment while he was in there dropping that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, what's that?
I don't know, and to be honest with you, I don't know where it came from either. Because I mean, when I was in the army, I didn't care. I used to just shit everywhere.
Yeah,
But now, yeah, now I just there's a I just can't do it.
I flew on the AWACS with a guy, and quite
That's the
literally,
worst too.
he would um it didn't matter if they like our house was probably at the time they were PCSing, so we're staring at the hotels right behind us, so it wasn't a big deal. But if the original house was like 30 minutes away, he would if he were to come over and hang out, he would leave my house because he didn't like to shit in other toilets. Didn't matter if it was a friend's house or whatever, and he would drive home to take a shit on his own toilet.
I'll shit in your house. I
Yeah,
feel like your shitter's clean. I don't have to worry about it.
but
I'm good with that. But
I think he was nervous about making it stink or just sound like a
oh no,
velociraptor was being let out, something like,
No, I have
it's
no problem shitting
100%.
in people's houses.
I have no, yeah, me neither. I don't care about the stench, the looks. I'll leave skitties in your fucking toilet. I don't care about that. It all comes down to cleanliness. That's why I hate shitting in public, because I know, like, our casino is
Some
fucking great.
jackass, some jackass pissed all over the seat before you got
Yep,
there.
yep. Now I'm sitting on his
Yeah.
piss.
I remember one time when we went to New York City, I had to shit so bad, and the I went and bought a sub at Subway just so I could use their fucking bathroom. 'Cause it was fucking, it's a cleaner bathroom than the
right.
fucking one there at Staten Island Ferry.
Yeah, yeah.
So Lauren's dad, Gene, he went to a fucking chocolate factory in Times Square and blew up a fucking toilet. I'm not even kidding. Blew up a fucking toilet. Shit all over the fucking walls.
No
And
way.
yeah, oh, it was fucking like, cause he knew. He knew what the fucking. He's like, this toilet's fucking disgusting. So he tried hovering. Well,
I need.
he can't feel his legs. So he didn't know if he was hovering or fucking sitting down or whatever. So he just blew shit all over the fucking wall. And he texts Nancy. He's like, hey, I need help. And she walks into this fucking murder scene. And she's like, just get on your fucking scooter and let's get the fuck out of here. And they left. Shit everywhere. Like in Dumber Dumber 2. When, what's his face?
Hold on, guys. I gotta get
Follows.
Kinsey because Kyle, she's got one like this too. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was that?
I
What
can
was his name? What was his name? He passed away from Dumb and Dumber 2. He was from Full House. There's shit on the walls.
Okay.
Buff
All
Saget.
right. So to
Kinsey.
give Kinsey some backstory here, we're talking about going to bathroom in public places. Tell Colin Stein about the American Furniture story. You gotta tell
Can't
this.
believe we're both
Yeah,
Steins, by the
get
way.
close. Shot.
So I really had to go to the bathroom walked into the bathroom and immediately something and like
You gotta move
my
your mic
nose
closer.
my nose was on fire. Um like my eyes started watering. I was like, something's wrong. I need to get in and get out. Like there's only one bathroom in this place. So I went into the stall and I looked down at my feet and like this lady has like shit all over the floor, all over her
Oh
ankles,
god.
all over her socks. And I was like, "Oh hell no!" And so I immediately rushed out, and I went and got a worker, and I was like, "I think there's something going on in there. You might want to hop in there because it's not looking good."
That's bad.
And even like
Ugh.
multiple people were coming out of the bathroom, and they're like, "Something's wrong. Like something smells terrible," and they're like, "Something died."
Yeah. That was a great
Ugh.
story.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh.
god. This is what we've become.
Yeah. We're talking about shit.
Yeah.
Yep, we're talking about
That's
shit.
fucking rough. That's rougher than my father-in-law leaving a chocolate
Yeah.
factory shit in New York City.
Oh man, and
Hey,
I've
hey,
never
when
seen
I
or had the experience where someone painted the walls before. I've never seen that.
when I worked in a truck stop, down there in
Brennan's.
Mifflinville, yeah, when I worked there as a cook, I had to go into the men's room and clean it. Somebody had completely shit their tidy whities and just shoved them in the corner on the floor, and I just took the plunger, scooped them up, and put them in a garbage bag and threw them out.
I worked at Love's down in Mifflinville, the truck stop. I wasn't maintenance, so I never had to clean it, but I heard a bunch of fucking horror stories about the
Or
shower
sorry.
homes.
I mean, truck drivers are the fucking worst.
They just
Just
don't give
they-
a fuck.
Well, that and there's just like they're holding that shit for a long. They're
Well,
like,
yeah.
I can make it till I'm fucking got a fuel.
Yeah.
Dad used to do that.
Yeah.
Dad used to fucking. You'd have to piss in the worst fucking way, and Dad would say 5 more minutes, but there's a rest area right up the road. 4 hours later, you're still fucking driving, and you'd be still saying 5 more minutes, and you've already pissed and shit your pants 3 times in the back of the fucking truck.
Yeah. I remember driving down the road and either with my dad, you drink a big old 1 liter Mountain Dew. It's got to go somewhere. Maybe like just piss in a bottle.
Yeah, he did
And
not want to stop.
no, never. The only time I ever remember him stopping is when I got food poisoning one time, and I'm shitting in between the drive tires, just fucking unloading. Just it was bad.
we used to love it when the C-17 would come into town because you'd be on a flight line fixing these things, and you'd be like, "Crap, I gotta take a piss, but I can't leave this guy in the fuel tank, right?" So you just go down there, just get between tires, and just stand up nice and tall because they hit you. Like
Yeah.
you can stand up and just pee all day long.
We used to piss in the grounding points,
You
so people be
motherfuckers.
grounded. Yeah,
Yeah.
people be grounding the jets. Fucking
Find one as a QA guy and just drop that golden bolt right in the golden ground
Yeah.
point.
They fucking. You could smell it too walking up, but it's the only grounding point within a certain thing. So you're like squeezing the clamp together like this, just to fucking. It's the worst. Fucking assholes. He's the best.
Fucking
He looked like
hurts.
he was on. Oh, I know. I can only. Like I said, Jen's fucking. She's like coughing and cringing at the same time because her core's so freaking
Yeah.
tired. I hope I don't catch it because I can't afford to be in a fucking hospital. I'll tell you that much.
No, me neither. I told Lauren. Lauren wanted me to come up a couple days ago because my throat was fucking killing me, and I have a appointment for an ultrasound on my thyroid January 13th. And I told her, my throat was fucking really bad that night, and I said, I'm not waiting until January fucking 13th.
Right.
I was like, something needs to change. She goes, we can come up to the hospital, we'll give you a CAT scan. And I was like,
They can't just give she couldn't just give you like an ultrasound or have someone
no,
give you
it's
an
gotta
ultrasound
be,
right then and there.
no, because they don't do it at night. They only do
Oh.
CAT scans at night. They don't do ultrasounds unless it's an emergency. Then they call somebody to have somebody come in to do an ultrasound. But they don't do ultrasounds at nighttime. Just like boggles my mind.
I don't think we do either.
Yeah, so she's like, we could tell via CAT scan if you got a CAT scan. She's like, it's pretty much the same thing.
I got my cat scanned. I could play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way to go, Billy Bob. Dude, that thing's looking rough.
What?
Yeah.
It's just faded.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
not even camo anymore.
No. This is the burnt orange one.
Oh,
It was black. That was the black and red
Oh,
one.
it was the black one. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, now it's fucking Longhorn edition.
It's a Matthew McConaughey water bottle.
Yeah. Friday,
predictions?
Texas Ohio State.
Ooh.
Penn State.
If Ohio State
Notre
plays
Dame.
like if Ohio State plays like they have the last couple of games, Texas ain't beating them. No fucking way.
I agree. I agree.
Penn
I'll
State,
go with
Notre
that.
Dame. Penn State, Notre Dame. What do you think?
Notre Dame.
Like Penn State.
If Notre Dame plays like they played against Georgia, I like Notre Dame. But if Notre Dame has a normal game like they played all year, I pick Penn State.
I picked Penn State.
How did we do so
Think-
far in our picks? Like, who got the most right, Kyle? Did you ever look at it?
Did we do this?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were going. Yeah, you were going through and asking,
Oh,
and
this is the episode I
I
couldn't.
was close.
oh,
This is the episode I couldn't upload.
oh,
I was close. I was close to picking an upset because I picked the Sun Devils.
ooh, that'd been a big one.
You did pick the Sun Devils, and I picked Oregon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oregon,
Fuck
what
you.
a fucking
Fuck you.
what a fucking letdown. How do you go undefeated and then play like shit? Who
Ohio
does that?
State made them
I
their
was
bitches.
just gonna say I don't think they played like shit. I just don't think they could do anything. They weren't expecting. They were expecting the Ohio State they played a month and a half ago. They weren't expecting the Ohio State that they got.
So you're saying that they did not anticipate Ohio State learning from that gameplay at all and then
No, because
correcting
they
it?
did. Well, because Ohio State didn't. They didn't learn from that gameplay. They learned from Michigan's gameplay. That's where all the fire's coming from. Losing to Michigan. That's all it took. And then all these Michigan fans too, fucking pissing me the fuck off. Like, oh yeah,
But
like
they
yeah,
could beat
like,
anybody that's not Michigan.
Yeah, like who gives a fuck? Well, look where you're at.
You played Alabama, which is just funny to me that like all these Alabama Ole Miss fans are like, we should have been in the playoff, and Alabama lost. I think SEC struggled against. Oh no, they are. Ole Miss beat the fuck out of Duke.
Where are we at? Here,
They play Duke.
images. Hang on, I gotta find the.
I know I picked Arizona State.
That's the only outsider one I remember you picking, Jay. I thought you were pretty
And-
much in line with us the rest of the way.
Well, no, because I picked Ohio State.
Well, yeah, but I mean, naturally, you're going to pick Ohio State over anybody. So
Okay.
I don't really count that as an outlier. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, and Penn State's path was probably the easiest. And I think I had Georgia winning too. But I think we talked about that some, and it was going to be Colt because of the backup quarterback. And quite frankly, I think Georgia just played like shit, just like all the other teams
Yeah.
that had off for fucking a month, pretty much.
Yeah, they were off for a long time.
But
Not a
whatever.
showstopper while Kyle's getting his stuff together here.
There we go. I got
But
it.
how about Denver beating up the Kansas City Chiefs third string today, 38-0 last time I saw it.
I haven't been paying much attention to NFL after I dominated my fantasy football league and won the championship.
Jay, didn't you pick Boise?
We all picked Boise.
Did we? No, I picked SMU.
Oh,
I picked SMU and
I picked Boise.
oh no, I did pick Boise over Penn State.
Yeah, because we were talking about the
Yeah.
blue field
'Cause
and everything
'cause
else. How
hate-
cool.
yeah, I
but-
didn't even want Penn State to make it this far. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think I picked Boise too.
All right, so it was Clemson, Texas. I think we all
I
picked
picked-
Texas. Arizona had to bye, and Tennessee, Ohio State. I had Ohio State winning that game. Oregon had to bye. Then it was SMU, Penn State. I picked SMU because I think you
Penn
picked
State.
I think you picked SMU too, because there was an argument about the there was
The horse.
there was an argument about the
The mascot. Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and listen.
And then there was Indiana and Notre Dame.
I thought you wrote it down.
No, I didn't. I just figured I could go back and listen to the fucking thing.
Right.
I think it's on the episode 11.
Yeah, maybe. And then
Yeah, but I thought that was the one you guys said was probably lost because
10,
it didn't
10
download.
was the one that I couldn't
Yeah.
upload.
Oh.
Then there was Indiana and Notre Dame. I think I picked Indiana.
Notre Dame.
I honestly can't remember what I
And then
picked. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Notre Dame. I'm not a big Notre Dame fan.
Then
So.
Georgia had a bye, so then it was
I had
Texas,
Ohio State
Arizona
going to the
State.
national
I
championship,
think
so
Arizona State kind of got a cheap shot. There was a couple.
I think Arizona State got fucked, especially that fucking targeting call.
And so, did you see the block kick? The blocked PAT. Or it wasn't a PAT, it was a 3-point field goal. It was blocked, but it still went through the uprights on the bounce. So it's like, as per college football rules, after the ball is blocked, the ball is still live until it is downed by the kicking team or
Or the blocking team.
the blocking team. Well, the ball fucking gets blocked, bounces off the ground, and goes through the uprights. That's 3 points. The ball's still alive. Like, yeah, it was blocked, but
So
circumstances.
did they not count it? Is that what the deal
Yeah,
was?
no,
They
they
just
didn't.
didn't.
They didn't count it. So there's 3 points there, and the targeting penalty, that was rough because there was less than 2 minutes left to go in the game, and I mean, he fucking smoked him in the face with his face.
Yeah,
I mean, it was clear. Everybody was calling it, even the analyzer for.
the referee in the booth.
Yeah, I mean, he
Yeah,
was even saying like, yeah, that's targeting. I don't see why this won't be called. And then they came back
like
out and said there's
that
no.
game was so good though that I delayed. I missed the first score by Ohio State because I was finishing up the fucking
Yeah, no,
Texas
same,
Arizona State game,
same.
but it was good.
And
So
then there was Oregon, Ohio State. I picked Oregon to win this
picked
game.
Oregon.
I picked Oregon.
I'm the winner there.
I just didn't think Ohio State was going to be prepared, and I didn't think Oregon was going to be as bad as they were. I thought they were going to put up a little bit better fight, and they did.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I
I
think
thought
Oregon
Boise
played like
State was
shit.
going to.
They did play like shit, but towards the second, if they would have played their second half like they did the first half, it wouldn't have been a blowout like that. They came out in the second half with something to prove, but it was already too late. And then
I thought Boise State was going to play a little bit better too.
yeah, so did I. That was kind of a blowout. I just don't think Boise State even. I think Boise State even knew they weren't supposed to be there. Like they can't get. Like they just can't compete in
Yeah.
these.
Yeah.
I think going forward, what they should have done is just how they do like the March Madness brackets. So like you seed them,
Right.
and one plays 12,
Yep.
two plays 11, and so on and so forth, and everybody plays. You play till there's one left.
Yeah, agree.
I
So
don't think you should get a first round bye.
no, I
I
don't
think
think so
it's
either.
stupid.
So
If I had a first
then
round bye, I would fucking fly another school in to scrimmage against.
here's what I don't understand. To when we were growing up, I feel like the Rose Bowl was the prestigious bowl. Like that was the biggest bowl.
It was. It was the back then. It was the Rose Bowl. Yeah.
How are the Orange Bowl and the Cotton Bowl not like how are they out? Like because like this
Because
week is the
it
Orange
used
Bowl
to
and
be played
Cotton
on
Bowl.
New Year's. The Rose Bowl used to be played on New Year's Day.
Yeah. I think the thing behind that is it doesn't really matter because they're still getting their money. So, and that used to be Pac-12 Big 10, the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like anybody could play in the Rose Bowl. It was typically
Yeah,
in BCS, it was Pac-10 or Pac-12 and the Big 10.
Which is why you always
uh,
saw all the big ones. Like USC was
USC,
in every. Yeah. Yeah.
Ohio State, frickin' Washington, Penn
Yep.
State. Yeah, that's it. It was usually fuck. Pac-12 was such a fucking cupcake conference, dude.
yeah. So this week we got Texas, Ohio State, Penn State, Notre Dame. I'm gonna go Ohio State and Notre Dame.
I'm going Ohio State, Penn State.
I'll go Ohio State and Notre Dame. I think they're the best of the four.
And I think Ohio State wins it all.
Yeah, I do too.
After Oregon lost, and he has to change his answer.
Yeah, I can't. I didn't
You-
want to
you-
listen. I didn't want Oregon to win. Just
You
thought
adapt.
I was just trying to figure out. I was putting my bet. It wasn't biased. I was just trying to win the bracket, and I didn't win. None of us won.
I would have been so happy Arizona State though.
Yeah.
That would have been a hell of a dilemma. Ohio State, Arizona State.
I don't think so. You're wearing a hat. You have an
You know.
Arizona State hat.
No, I don't. I used to.
How many Ohio State hats do you have?
4.
There's no dilemma there.
No dilemma.
We are at over an hour.
Time to go. Yeah, it's time to go.
Yep.
No, what a shitty episode.
Yeah.
Dude, I was gonna tell you that's what you should name it. The shitty episode.
Yeah, the shitty episode. Yep, we definitely could call it that. It's no biggie. Well, whenever you get this one edited and uploaded,
I'll do it now.
because this one, this new PC that I got fucking zoomed. So
All right.
yeah. All right. Well, for the Grog Bowl, I'm Jason.
Nick.
I'm Kyle.
Yeah. Grog out.